Products that have superior customer value will outcompete other similar brands. You may be asking, what is customer value? Customer value refers to the perception of what a product is worth to the consumer in comparison to possible alternatives. There are 4 key characteristics of customer value. First, it is unique, it is conditional or contextual, relative, and dynamic. The framework is the basis of strategic orientation. Categories of value are identified and used as a form of differentiating your brand and products to become more appealing to consumers. As you can see, the framework is a 4x5 matrix where the types of value and the sources of value are identified, forming a resource for creation strategies of customer value. This resource can be used for opportunity recognition via assessing current offerings in the market and filling any identified voids. The framework identifies 4 categories of value which can be applied to an organisation. First up is functional or instrumental value, where consumers perceive value as in relation to the product having desired characteristics, usefulness, or performs the specific function of its existence. The examples below are some of the offerings associated with Tesla. The next value of the framework identified is experiential or hedonic value, where the value of the product is generated regarding appropriate experiences, feelings, sentiments, and emotions formed with the interaction between the consumer. Symbolic or expressive value is another category of the customer value framework, where this value is related to the meaning or psychological meaning of purchasing and using a product or service. Consumers' concepts of self and self-worth are associated when making purchase decisions. Owning a Tesla vehicle is symbolism for sustainable initiatives and innovation. The last category of value established in the framework is the cost or sacrifice value that occurs from a result of associating with the product, where consumers try to maximise or realise value benefits. This forms an economic rationality for organisations competing on a cost-value basis. As mentioned, this framework provides 5 sources of where value can be attained from. The first source is information, where the value is achieved from the examples on the screen. The product itself is a form of value, where through value chain activities such as market research and development, new product development, and overall production allow for the 4 customer value categories previously mentioned to be formed. Value can be created through interactions between consumers and your supply chain. To successfully achieve this, staff need to be trained and competent and appropriate fit-for-purpose systems used. The consumption environment is a source of value, where the physical environment signals a desired value type and emotional response in the consumer. The last source of value is ownership or possession that is generated through the examples on the screen. Value can be through possession utility or from the emotional functional value of having the product.